historical novel inspired by true events. It tells the story of Nora Jennings, a young woman in 1939 whose life is shattered when she becomes pregnant out of wedlock. In a society bound by rigid moral codes, Nora is deemed fallen and sent to a psychiatric hospital where she is confined behind locked gates for decades. The novel begins with Nora's youthful innocence and her dreams of love and freedom. When she falls in love and becomes pregnant, her family and community react with condemnation rather than support. Branded as immoral, she is committed to a mental institution under the guise of treatment. What follows is a harrowing account of institutional abuse, neglect, and the stripping away of her identity. Inside the hospital, Nora endures harsh conditions, forced labor, cruel punishments, and the loss of her child. Her voice is silenced, her dignity eroded, and her hope nearly extinguished. Yet, even in the darkest moments, she clings to fragments of resilience. The narrative captures the devastating impact of systemic injustice, showing how women were punished simply for defying societal norms. The story then shifts decades later, when Nora, now elderly, finally finds an ally who helps her confront the past. Through therapy and friendship, she begins to reclaim her voice and her story. The novel juxtaposes her youthful dreams with her older reflections, highlighting the enduring scars of trauma, but also the possibility of healing. Supporting characters enrich the narrative. Fellow patients embody resilience and despair, reflecting the varied ways individuals cope with confinement. Doctors and nurses represent both cruelty and compassion, underscoring the complexities of institutional power. Nora's family, whose betrayal set her path, serve as a reminder of the destructive force of societal judgment. Thematically, The Girl Behind the Gates explores injustice, resilience, and redemption. It asks whether dignity can survive decades of silence, and whether healing is possible after profound betrayal. Nora's journey reflects the universal struggle to preserve identity in the face of oppression, showing how resilience often comes from memory, love, and the courage to speak truth. Brenda Davies' prose is vivid and empathetic, capturing both the brutality of institutional life and the intimacy of Nora's reflections. Dialogue is poignant, reflecting the silences imposed by oppression and the tentative steps towards healing. The pacing alternates between harrowing accounts of confinement and tender moments of recovery, creating a dynamic and emotionally immersive reading experience. Nora emerges as a compelling protagonist, flawed, vulnerable, yet deeply human. Her transformation from silenced victim to survivor is both heartbreaking and inspiring. Her refusal to abandon hope embodies the novel's central message. Resilience lies not in erasing trauma, but in confronting it with courage. The climax delivers emotional intensity as Nora confronts the truth of her past, reclaiming her story after decades of silence. The resolution is bittersweet yet affirming, reminding readers that healing is possible even after profound injustice. Ultimately, The Girl Behind the Gates is more than a historical novel. It is a testament to resilience, a critique of systemic injustice, and a celebration of the human spirit. Its blend of historical detail, emotional depth, and timeless themes makes it a standout in contemporary historical fiction.